Grow, still can't stop it. Grow, still can't.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph. Quick video, man. I had a guy, right, who had a girl that had high interest in him, and he had another woman that had high interest in him as well. And he set up this date with the chick that had high interest with him. A day before, he was with the other chick. Other chick gave him hickeys and stuff like that, right? And big hickeys on his neck and stuff like that. So when he showed up to the other chick house the next day who had high interest in him, he was seeing her for, a couple weeks, and everything was going good. And she would get insecure a little bit because she knew that he had other women. And what happened was he went over there and he showed up with hickeys on his neck and stuff like that, and she seen it. And she felt some kind of way. She deflected him for a couple minutes, right? He went back in for the kill, started kissing on her and feeling on her and stuff like that. Keep in mind, he told me as soon as he opened the door to go inside her house, all she had a robe on. She was smelling good. She had nothing up underneath that robe, right? So she already knew what time it was, right? But as soon as she seen those hickeys on his neck, she felt some kind of way. Everything dropped from there and stuff like that. And she was giving him a lot of backlash at the time. But he ended up digging out her guts, not once but twice. And she still was giving him backlash after he dug out the guts and stuff like that, right? Now he told me she hasn't texted him back after a week. And he told me before she haven't texted her back, they hung out the next day and everything went good, but she still felt some kind of way. And he wanted to know, could he go a different way about it? Why was she upset? Why was she feeling some kind of way? Now, I'll tell you this about females, man, right? Keep in mind, she was pushing for a relationship the whole time, right? She was pushing for a relationship the whole time. And I'll tell you something about females. Women know when you're a high value man that you have other women in your life. Just like us men know that if a woman is somewhat even decent looking, we know that she's talking to other guys, right? And now, even if the woman is, an exceptional, like really good looking woman, body right, face right, she just real pretty, right? We know that she got other dudes that she talking to. And they know that we're talking to other women. But it's this thing called respect, right? Check this out. You don't want her talking about other dudes in front of you, coming with hickeys on her neck in front of you and stuff like that. You don't want that because that's disrespectful to who? Your time. You don't want her on her phone while y'all on a date and stuff like that while she at your house. And saying that y'all Netflixing and chilling and eating. You don't want her all on her phone and stuff like that. Why? Because that's disrespectful to you. And vice versa. So when you verbally and when you just do it, not caring, okay. When you do stuff like that to women, bro, that turns them off. That makes them not want to talk to you. That makes them not chase you. Now, if a chick texts your phone, that's something different because she know chicks gonna text your phone. But if you show up at her house, a high interest chick at that, a chick that's in your rotation, your main chick with hickeys on your neck, bruh, fellas, she gon' feel some kind of way. And I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Never do that. Never do that with women at all. Don't do it. If anything, give them the thought or give them the idea of when you're not around, they think you are talking to other women, which makes them on their toes, what makes them perform the best, what makes them submit, what makes them come to you and stuff like that. Right? Don't make it obvious. Still got to play the game. You never want to make it obvious. Never make it obvious. Always be smooth. always be smooth with it, right? Never make it obvious that it's obvious that I got other chicks. Like, dude, she already know. Or when you put it in her face, it turn her off. It make her not want to talk to you. Yeah, it's weird. Women are backwards. They're walking contradictions. This is how you got to play the game with them. This is how you got to play the game with women, fellas. This is just what it is. I didn't make the rules. She don't want you talking about other chicks in her face 24/7, and you don't want her talking about other dudes. That's disrespectful, G. Right? You can't do this. Oh, you got other chicks, don't you? Man, girl, why you worrying about that right now? I'm with you right now, right? Why you worrying about that right now? You shouldn't even be worrying about that. I'm with you right now. I'm with you for these next couple hours. So let's have fun and let's do what we do. Right? Because don't freak out if she asks you the question. Don't freak out about it. Chick want a relationship, man. All right, now you gotta slow down some, G. That time will come. Right now, let's just enjoy the moment and where we at right now. Oh, she bring it up again. You gotta tell her again. Right now, I ain't looking for no relationship right now. You can't overplay your cards with chicks. You can't show chicks the cards that's in your hands. You gotta like misdirection it. You know, like football, like misdirection. You fake like you throwing a sweep. So you fake like you throwing a sweep in the right side of the air, then you hand it off to the left side. I should do that playing football all the time. Fake sweep, hand off, go on the left side instead of the right side. You gotta do misdirections. Because when you're predictable, women get bored of that. Keep her emotions going, right? But don't put it in her face when you talking to other chicks. That's all I'm saying. Don't make it hella obvious when you talking to other chicks. That's all I'm saying, fellas. That's all I'm saying, fellas. Because it's obvious that she's texting a bunch of dudes. Whether it's the orbiters or the dudes that she really like. It's obvious. It's obvious that it's dudes that she talking to on Snapchat or dudes that she ain't open to Snapchat that she already know it. They giving them free validation. It's obvious that she can call a dude over tomorrow and have him come scoop her up and take her to the movies or a date. And it's obvious that you can do the same thing because you got options too. Just don't put it in her face. That's all I'm saying, bruh. That's all I'm saying. Because I tell you this right now. If she would have put it in your face, you would have cut her off. Right? And my guy said she ain't text him in 2 weeks. Or a week or something like that. So that's the video for today. Don't forget to like my video, comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy.